A road rage incident in Culver City results in a man in a gold Prius pulling out a gun and shooting at a woman in a white Ford Fusion.
There were 10 bullet holes on the windshield of the car and glass shattered all along the dashboard and all over my lap.
The victim says it occurred on Saturday, October 28th, around 10:30 in the morning as she was driving down Culver Boulevard.
I kind of immediately noticed him, and he was driving really close behind me and swerving in between the lanes trying to get around the traffic.
She says she turned off Culver onto Overland to get out of his way, but he followed her and pulled up alongside her at a red light in front of Sony Studios. She says he glared at her with his music blaring. She says his window was down, so she rolled hers down and confronted him.
I looked at him and said, "Hey, relax, it's Saturday morning, you don't need to drive so fast." He told me to F off, and I immediately closed my window.
She tells us he then pulled out either a pellet or BB gun and began shooting at her windshield.
And I immediately ducked down and covered my head.
She says she followed him to try to get a picture of his plate, but he realized she was behind him, slammed on his brakes, and then turned around and drove right at her. She ducked down and called 911.
From that moment, pretty traumatic and just kind of hyperventilating.
She says he was a black man between 25 and 30 years old, about 6 feet tall with a lean build. The car was a gold Prius with black rims, tinted windows, and had a subwoofer.
It was pretty traumatic, and I'm just trying to kind of make sense of it all and understand why somebody would feel the need to do something so horrific.